So, family, this story comes from The Root and it's by Alexandra Jane. Charlottesville's first black woman police chief has been fired as officers refuse to comply. This woman faced racism and even threats, and she felt the need to leave the police station with her firearm drawn, not because of the criminals, the so-called criminals, but because of her own co-workers. I'm being serious right now. And so we find out that Rachelle Brackney was the first black woman to be the chief of police in Charlottesville. And after a midsummer meeting in June of 2021, she was seen unholstering her firearm for her own protection. And it wasn't, again, against the criminals, but against her co-workers, because she was trying to make changes such as get rid of drug units that were targeting low-level offenders, body cameras, the whole 9 yards. She was trying to change things from the inside. And I'm going to show you what happens to people who try to change things from the inside. It's not possible. Because shortly after she was sworn in, she had a police commander walk up to her and say, quote, "I voted Republican and I don't drink any effing pumpkin lattes," end quote. You know, just the greatest thing to say if you want to make a warm and inviting work environment. Yeah. We all know it was a hostile work environment from the jump. And this woman was receiving threats from her own co-workers. Like, for example, there was a text message that read that we should take out the command staff. And so Brackney went to the other members of the command staff and they just blew it off. They said, "Hey, don't worry about it." Are you serious? She's a black woman. Of course she's going to worry about that. If you are a black woman in America, that is going to concern you. And it makes sense as to the reasons why she was walking around with her weapon unholstered. I would too at that point. And we also find out that she knew of an officer who was training a new recruit on how to hide misconduct. And she had an issue with that. And for some reason, the command staff, the others, had no issue with it. And mind you, Brackney was hired as a result of what happened in Charlottesville in 2017. And so her hiring was supposed to heal damage. And now they fired her because she was trying to root out police corruption and actually make things better. So I guess we can see how that turned out. I told you so.